Our story begins with two friends whose academic careers ain't going too well, to say the least. One of them is actually doing okay, but the other got discontinued from a course. But even given all of the mess ups leading up to this point, he's somewhat okay with confessing the truth even if it meant embarrassing himself. What you gonna do now, bro? Only way out is through. Ain't you worried about your parents? Been saved by them my whole life. I gotta do this on my own. I gotta fight my own battles. Sorry, Victor. I wish I could have helped more. Nah, man. Don't worry about it. I've been raised on all mommy and daddy's money. Least I can do is show that I can maintain it. It's like it's never enough. There's always gonna be that one weakness. I hate that, you know? Why do we always have to have that one weak spot? You can't always dabble in all fields. Man, if that were true, whew, who knows? Maybe one day we'll have our own group. Our own group with their own individual talents. Our own Furious Five. I know one thing, I'm not letting you name it.
Bitch, please.
Do you lot ever shut up? Brother Ben, who broke your heart? Reed, I know plenty of girls that broke yours.
See, me personally, I wouldn't allow that motherfucker to do that to me. I don't know about you though, but me...
Timmy! Shut your mouth, you Lex Luthor looking fuck!
Meanwhile, on the other side of New York, we see two other school students making their way home. The girl's enthusiastic and kind nature contrasts with the boy's more closed-off energy. Let's just say this, we're not really in a multicultural type of time here. Favorites, let's talk about that. I've got plenty of them. But what about you? As always, the young boy remains silent, worried of being judged, as that's all he sees everywhere he goes. Degrading and merciless eyes all around him. Favorite car? Boys are bound to have some of those. A lowrider, probably. I don't judge you. They're really nice. He stayed silent. Could you at least tell me what you want to be when you grow up? He was worried to say. He was afraid of being judged. All of the racial stereotypes that were used against him. It was like he could trust no one. And that moment was where he heard it. A sound that terrified every black soul in the 80s. And those who disguised themselves as heroes unleashed their terrorism upon the young buck. But just as he felt as if he was about to be humiliated yet again, she stepped in for him, kindly and calmly telling them that they should conduct themselves in a better way. Her calm demeanor was very different to the anger and rage that the boy wanted to lash out against these so-called heroes. His family were the only heroes in this world. Everyone else, they're just 2 steps away from screwing you over. Well, everyone until Johnny met Sue. You okay, pal? I was wrong to judge you. I understand. I mean, you can't trust us around chicken. Wait, what? I tried seasoning chicken like your mum did once, and you don't need to know what happened next.
Well, that was weird.
All of Johnny's friends, who were a year older than him, looked on with pride and relief. For once in their lives, they felt as if they didn't have to live in fear. That don't come by the hood every day, huh? Eric, man, she's 17!
Nah, it's not even like that, man. Man, fuck y'all, man. Fuck, I'm back here trying to write, man. Fuck y'all, man.
Right.
Good
night, Lorenzo.
Fuck your sleep.
And from a distance itself, Victor did notice the young girl's bravery. I guess the world ain't so hopeless after all. Well, at least I think.
Damn, she kinda cute. Got a nice little frame. Maybe I should get that number. See how the booty work.
Oppression is a poison, one that humanity has been yearning to be rid of. The entire galaxy cries out for a cure. But I am sorry to say, I never did anything to stop it. I only ever made it worse. Every time I enabled him to be the deaths of millions and millions. And he will be the inevitable end of us all. Ben, you gotta be bullshitting. Trust me, I couldn't believe it when I saw it myself. You sure it can do the things you say? Brother, it did so much more than just patch up a cut. I felt strong. Like Mr. Olympia times 4 levels of strong. Well, it's kind of expected for you. No wonder you'd be jealous.
Boy, you built like a ghetto Victoria's Secret model, skinny head ass boy.
Patrick, can you shut the fuck up?
For real though, this whole asteroid cloud, it's probably a potential cure for something like cancer. Then we got a moral obligation to go find more of this thing. Ain't that gonna be too risky? And it's gonna take time to prepare. Trust me, anything that benefits humanity is worth it in the end. Victor says this as he stares longingly at a picture. It was one of his parents. It was long before that day happened. We got the pilot, that's 1. We have a solid engineering team, that's 2. All we need is an Einstein-level biochemist and 1 prodigy at STEM. We then see Johnny and his friends after a night out, being forced to watch as yet another one of their brothers was being beaten on.
What's going on this motherfucker? Hey, pull up. Come on, hold it. Give me a shot. Come on. Like that, huh? Hey, yo. Get up here. Hey, yo, what the fuck going on? What the hell y'all doing? Huh? Goddamn beer. Fuck up on your fucking business and get back in your goddamn vehicle. Fuck you, motherfucker. The fuck you gonna do? Listen, get back in your fuck. That's what he said, huh? Get your black ass back in the car, nigga. Come on.
How did they even sleep at night, man? Worst part is they actually sleep. No remorse, it's actually despicable. Nah, no more. I've been silent for long enough. There's no use. You're gonna get hurt. It doesn't matter. Worth it anyway.
What the fuck you doing?
Hey man, I'm just trying to get home, man. I'm not even doing nothing.
Put your fucking hands on top of your head and interlace your fingers. Spread your fucking legs.
What is fucking right?
Shut the fuck up.
Fucking here. Look, these boys, they all grew up on this block, okay?
That's my son. That's my son. That's my son.
Back, ladies. I'm telling you to get back inside, or I promise you, I will ruin your fucking night.
Man, you ain't gotta talk to my moms like that.
Shut the fuck up, motherfucking nigger.
Oh, I'm a nigga now? Oh, wait a minute, my ass, motherfucker.
Okay.
Officer, can you explain why you jacking us right now?
Man, I ain't explaining shit to you.
Get the fuck up off
I'm
the
on
street.
my property. I can stand right here. You got that? Son! We right here.
Where you got the fucking rocks, homeboy?
And not everybody's slanging dope, man.
Don't give a fuck. This is LAPD. I'm the only gangster out here.
He never had the courage of his sister. It's different confronting the actual challenge head on. And no matter how many of his friends were there, it still never mattered how strong they were. All they could do was watch as their friend was carried away to a jail that he never deserved. Bitter and angry, they just said to themselves,
Fuck the police.
Reed, Victor, and Ben were still on that employee hunt, trying to look for the biochemist and the STEM genius that would help in the mission itself. Susan had just arrived at Von Doom Industries. She was accompanied by Johnny's friend, Eric, but she was a little bit uneasy. Susie, you're moving like me every time I told my mom I did something stupid. I know, but this job was like probably my only option. I didn't really have a backup in case I got rejected. Hey, look, why the hell would they say no? Feeling reassured by his words, That girl next door smile shows itself. You know you're Einstein's genius. Don't let anyone make you think that you can't do anything. Eric, he was a physicist. Bruh, same thing. Following these events, Eric decides to go to the precinct, as he heard what unrightfully happened to his friend.
Free Young Thug, free Gunner.
Granted, Sue never knew about the situation itself, as she nervously steps away into Victor's office. At first, Victor's completely stunned. He knew her from earlier in the story itself, and he himself is rather elated that she's willing to work for his company.
Hello there.
Hi. Bro, keep it professional. It's nice to meet you. I'm Susan. Take a seat, gorgeous. He's in one of those moods today, isn't he? I mean, to be honest, Reed, don't even go there. Nah, boys, trust me, you're gonna love this girl. We're all about a healthy work environment, and she ain't on that racist bullshit. Oh, and she's got the biochemist checklist all done. So, does that mean I'm hired? And hold on a sec. How did you know that me and racism had beef? Sweetheart, your kindness will never go unheard. Victor says this as he retells a story of how he first met Sue. Well, not really meet, but saw her stepping up for her brother like she always did. So Reed, Ben, Victor, Sue, and Johnny, they all went to the same high school. Her brother was always a genius, but nobody believed that. They all degraded him, belittled him, underestimated him. The things they said to him made me want to be black myself, just so I wouldn't feel so guilty. That was always the case, boys. Until I saw her.
Oh no, I'm too late.
Hey, leave him alone. If he wants to wear karate clothes, let him. At least he's brave enough to be himself. Besides, I think he looks cute. Kind of like a
shark barrigator?
Yeah, something like that.
I told you girls would dig it. Thanks for sticking up for me, Penny.
You should have seen the way his eyes lit up after that day. It felt as if he would willingly die for her. How is he, by the way? He's alright. He and his friends just went out tonight. I hope they had fun. We then cut to Johnny failing to talk his way out of the arrest itself. It seemed that he had lost all hope by this point. It's hard, isn't it? No offense, but what could you possibly know? I'm gonna be real. Not much. But everyone does have their own problems. Forgive me then. What's your story? It's nothing. Redundancy is a grade A bitch, that's all. I heard a lot about that in business. Man, people just don't have appreciation for the old-fashioned way anymore. I can't blame it. Gotta keep up with the world, you know? My mum used to tell me never to grow up too fast. I could say the exact same thing to the rest of the world. No opposition here. Johnny's father then stormed up to the police station itself, demanding the freeing of his son. He had never seen his dad so angry. Well, he has seen him angry, but not this mad. Johnny walked him out of there, trying his best to sedate the anger itself. Sorry about this, Dad. Why are you sorry? I worried you tonight. They hurt you. You never did this to yourself. How could they have done this to you? I don't think it'll ever end. Franklin Storm gives his son a rather long stare as he thinks back to a moment when he was younger. What's wrong? Your mother had always managed to cool me off around these dirtbags. The fact that children learn from their parents, it made me worry that my son was going to become the monster that they all said he was. His whole life he wanted to harm them for everything that they did to him, his friends, just any random stranger on the street. Whenever he saw them doing it, he wanted that fire within him to grow bigger and bigger, and nothing stopping it. But when he heard his father say this, that fire was put out. He put his hand on his shoulder and he told him, I promise, Dad, I never will. You know what happens if you do.
You are dead. I'm sorry. We're going to get your answer, Daddy, please.
Johnny, I got a job for you. Look, I don't know if any place is willing to hire, to be honest. Now don't worry, they recognize your talent. I made sure they did. Sue's working there as well. Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to try. But I'll be real, you'll be working for a white guy. Here we go again. Johnny was reluctant to accept the offer at first. But if it meant making ends meet, then what other way was there? Besides, it's not like the oppression was going to disappear anytime soon. But once he got there, he ran into something rather unexpected. He felt welcome, almost. He ain't one to assume the worst, but it's not like the world gave him an excuse to think otherwise. Well, until this very moment. So is this the father of these two geniuses? Johnny, what did I tell you? I like this guy already. Pleasure to meet you. Pleasure's all mine, bro. What happened to you? Sue rushed in to check up on Johnny. The hell happened to you? I didn't want them to hurt them anymore, but I couldn't do it the way you did. Sue reassures him. Hang in there, soldier. You're gonna make a difference. You're gonna save them. Trust me. Don't worry, bro. You're not gonna get that around here. I promise. I'm not trying to assume the worst or anything, but I thought Dad was mucking around when he said that I got a job here. Why is that? My parents might see an engineer. Others see a gang member. Ain't you worried I'm gonna screw something up? Brother, do you really think a high school dropout is gonna design a rocket? There's a reason why I hired you, man. Wait, you dropped out? Yeah, bro. The guy was dumb as. It's a wonder how he even got this job in the first place. Boys, I could end your employment right here, right now. But yeah, Jay, you wanna school a dumb fuck on how to make a rocket? Go ahead, son. Teach me. I guess I'll try. Don't worry. It'll be better than anything I can come up with. I trust your judgment, man. Don't mess it up. Sue smiled as her brother finally got the recognition he deserved. What do you know, Reed? Got our Fanatic 5. Whose head's gonna melt after this? I know mine will.
You can press the montage button now.
Yay! Montage! We got a montage! You want a montage? Here is a montage! Montage!
But as said at the beginning of the story, you can't always dabble in all fields, especially if you're just one person. Now, regardless of being a natural-born leader and gatherer of several people of different talents, Victor never knew much about engineering or science itself. He knew a bit, but just not enough to handle that part of the business itself. And he himself was struggling to do a certain task with a certain object or a machine. Sue takes note of this and she tries to help him. Yeah, it's okay. I've got it. She handled the whole thing in a way that made Victor question what the hell was he doing as a CEO. She basically explained to him how to put it together. Him being puzzled about her putting it together leads to a very awkward stare. What is it? I could watch you all day. He admired her handiwork, but it was a really weird thing to say as she blushes. Sorry, I know that sounded pretty mad. I guess I just sometimes forget that I can't do everything. You can definitely provide a path for people to pursue their talents. I guess maybe I'm just happy that that thing that I have led me to you. They both smile at each other, regardless of how awkward the moment was. Reed looks on with a smile. He knew his friend was always insecure about his limited knowledge, but seeing someone accept him regardless of that made him happy. But there's also another thing in his eyes at this current moment. You jealous, homie? I have no clue how he makes being dumb look so charming at the same time, honestly. And now here's the rest of us working hard for that exact same prize. Rich Boy has everything handed to him. There's only one reason, Reed, and I'm gonna be completely honest, and it's very specific to you.
Clapped.
Jesus.
You dirtbags are all the same. It's not as bad as my situation. Imagine liking someone and them being your adopted sister. Now that's just fucked. You really gonna give her the Alabama slammer? I know both you and Victor want to. Nah, I'm not gonna bother. But know this, you break her heart, I'ma break your neck. Duly noted. I do not want smoke. Got it. Whatever you say, homie. We then cut to the person that Johnny was talking to in the police station when he was getting arrested. He was sat there hopeless, wondering about the things that got him to this moment. That and redundancy being a grade A bitch in his life.
And Happy Hogan steps out, saying it's important Stark Industries business. He calls out asking for the special effects lead, and Quentin Beck steps out to greet him. Happy says that Tony Stark learned about his hologram tech and he's been offered a job at Stark Industries to develop it further. Beck, you have the ability to change the world with your creation. Elated, Beck agrees to the job offer. We cut back to Beck in the bar as more and more of it fades away, and then to a shot of Beck working at Stark Industries on his tech. Back to Beck as the camera pulls closer. We then get the scene from Civil War where Tony brushes the tech aside and names it Barf. Back to Beck, where we hear this voiceover. "You're fired," echoing over and over as his face forms into an enraged scowl.
The crew themselves are now ready to go into space and discover more of this asteroid cloud, hopefully bring back more samples to Earth in order to cure the world as they intended to from the beginning. Granted, once they were up there was an engine failure in the rocket itself, which never should have happened, and whilst they were observing the asteroid cloud itself, the rocket's lack of control had lunged them into the asteroid cloud, which resulted in them being blasted miles away. It would take some time for a rescue team to manage to bring them back to Earth. But before Reed opened his eyes on Earth for the first time in what seemed like years, he saw something, the moment of the accident on that day. A sight that left him more horrified and speechless than he had ever been in his whole life. As before him, he saw the death of our very illusion. The death that stalks us all.
The end is coming, and none of you have the power to stop it.
It's alright. It's okay, bro. Took a pretty bad beating after that mission, huh? Where the hell am I? We're back on Earth. It's the clinic of my company. You were out for so long, bro. What did I miss? I don't really want to talk about it. Victor, what happened? See, after that day, things weren't really the same for everyone. We never got a sample of that asteroid cloud, but we did have it make its way into our bodies. And the weird part starts from there. But it did ruin things for Ben in the worst of ways.
Ben? Ben? Reed? Oh my God. Ben?
Reed, what happened to me?
I don't know. But I'm gonna figure this out.
Jesus. What about Sue and Johnny? Because of the lack of control of her powers, she's been struggling trying to find jobs. She can't provide for her family anymore.
It's nice to be wanted sometimes, Reed. To be seen and heard. Look at me.
I can't.
What do you mean you can't? Look at me!
Sue, look at your hands.
Johnny was the only one that had a positive outcome. Because now he could protect his homies whenever he felt like it. The torch of black freedom. That's what they called them. Hey officers, I'ma ask this once. Is this really protecting and serving the people?
Is this you? Shut up, pussy. Are you fucking dumb? Hey, will you step the fuck back? You lot don't want this smoke. I fucking told you that. Alright, say no more, brother. Yeah. Say no more. Yeah, if I see you man round here again, it is long for you. Good.
And all of that because of Von Doom Industries. Maybe I am happy that Mum and Dad aren't here to see how I fucked up. But you seem real shook. What happened, bro? What did you see? I don't know. I think something is coming, man. Something that I don't think we're ready for. And I don't think we're gonna know each other for that long. He's probably on his way right now. And there's nothing we can do. Easy, buddy. I'm always gonna be here with you. Nothing's gonna change that. I promise. No, this guy, he's different. He's more threatening than anything that we've ever known in our lives. And before we knew it, we could... The end is near, bro. The end is coming. And we can't stop it. I'm sorry, pal, but I don't get it. I don't know what it is. It doesn't matter. We should all be preparing to say our goodbyes. We then see Johnny, who, after stepping up for his friends, goes home to see Sue rather defeated after yet another failed interview. Everything okay, Susie? Another failed interview. Hang in there. You're bound to find something. I don't think I will. Are you forgetting? It's you. You're bound to find something. And they'd be stupid not to take you, remember? She smiled, reassured as always. The group then see a man beating on a woman. The guy was literally one of them, Someone who was vulnerable to police brutality itself, and he was just proving them right. But Sue never was one to back down when people were being hurt. As she tries to go and prevent the situation from getting any worse, Johnny stops her. Don't do it. You don't know him like I do, you might get hurt. I can't let them suffer. I gotta do this.
Who do you think you are?
Yo, what you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about, punk. You hit my sister like she was a fucking man.
Shit, I'm busy going through my pants while I was asleep.
My sister don't need to steal nothing from your broke ass, all right?
Let's take your ass home.
I'm not scared of you.
You take your ass home.
No, fuck you. You lucky I'm not a man, otherwise I kick your ass myself.
That was when the volcano erupted. He pushed it too far. He hurt her. And now he was gonna pay the price for it.
That's all you got.
Craig. Oh, shit.
There you go, Craig. There you go. Get up, Craig. Get up, Craig.
Yeah, come on, nigga.
Shit, God. Keep it up. Damn.
No. Come on, baby. Come on. Let him be a man.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Yeah.
Shoot him. I said he's not fighting fair.
I've been down before. Look, I've been down before. I told him better than this.
Craig, get up.
Get up, Craig. Come on, Craig. Come on, Craig.
Told y'all. You want some? Beat him down, beat you down. Who else wants some? Who else wants some of D-Ball? Well.
Craig, get up.
Get up, Craig. Come on, Craig. Come on, Craig. Fair enough, Craig. Fair enough. There you go. All right, baby. Hey, come on. Yes, Mr. Big Shot.
Yeah, come on, punk. Come on, go.
Walk him, quick. Walk his ass.
Everybody.
That's what I'm talking about. That's my dog. Take that. That's my dog. Say that right, Mom. That's my dog. That's my dog. That's my dog. And anybody got to say anything, you let me know. That's my dog.
You okay?
Craig.
No. Cupcakes, leave him alone now. Let him be a man. I taught him good, didn't I? Now who's the punk?
By this point in time, both Reed and Victor had passed by the neighborhood itself, and they saw what happened to Sue. They assumed their family didn't want to see them after what happened, but they just wanted to make sure that she was okay. But the duo is introduced to something heartbreaking, as they now see Ben Grimm fully transformed, and struggling to talk a depressed man out of his own suicide. The man backs up in horror. Ben tries to reassure him, but it's no use. He knows what he looks like. There's no changing it. Ben then decided to beg him that he wouldn't harm himself in the end. He couldn't live knowing that he didn't prevent him from hurting himself, especially given with the reality that he wakes up with every day. But Ben was all alone in his world. The only monster that he saw was himself. Hey pal, it's been a while. The hell do you want? Look man, I get after that accident, you probably don't want to talk, but...
Accident? You destroyed my life!
I know forgiveness is definitely out of question. But that's the thing. If you don't help us, so many other lives will be destroyed. The thing I saw that day was beyond our comprehension. Truth is, there's only ever so long before we never see each other again. Why would you want to spend those final moments divided? And if we can prevent this, why would you want to spend that triumph far away from where we are?
I'm not gonna listen to another one of your lies!
Felt like the end of a friendship. His decision was final. He never wanted to see them again. Didn't want to see the people that destroyed his life. Still can't believe you haven't walked out on me yet. Head up, soldier. We got a war to fight. Needless to say, Johnny and Sue's father was on the same energy that Ben was. Very, very reluctant to let those two people back into his life.
I trusted you! We trusted you! We gave you everything and you treated us like dirt!
Hey, Dad, chill. You know what they did to both of you. I also know that we gotta cool our tongues and not lead by anger. Been a while, guys. How can we help? We wanted to make sure that you were okay after that whole thing went down. But we also came to ask for help on something. We know last time it didn't end so well, but hear us out. Go ahead and ask away. Earlier, Johnny did get a visit from his friends. They wanted to make sure that Sue was okay. Eric did unexpectedly pull up with flowers. Hey, where my flowers, bro? I never thought I'd meet anyone like your sister, you know. These are for her. How about you tell her yourself? Oh, meet for the last time, it ain't like that. Eric then peered into Sue's room, almost stunned that the girl he believed to be a superhero was now almost a shell of what she used to be. It wasn't just the beatdown that discouraged her. It was the past couple months. For a time being, she almost forgot what she wanted to do with her life. I must admit, soldier, you got quite the chin on you. And why is that? Most men would be unconscious after that. I mean, I was definitely seeing stars, though. You were still conscious, weren't you? It's not like it matters, though. I'm still a major turnoff for most employers. You left me dumbfounded for years with the big words you said. Trust me, if there's one thing you're not, it's a turnoff. Sue smiles, and we then transition to the full group talking about this new plan to become a superhero team. So let me get this straight. You're telling me that some massive purple alien hell-bent on engulfing the whole world is coming to destroy us one day, and the only thing stopping that is us? I doubt we'd do anything, to be honest. The Earth is like a gumball to him. We don't know when exactly. He could be years away from us. By that time, we can probably think of something. And in that meanwhile, there's plenty of other threats to deal with. You got the assets of a billionaire company by your side. I reckon we can do it. Maybe we might stop him before he gets here. The future is unknown to us, but we can at least try to stop him. Well, as long as I can keep the cops from hurting us, and do good for others, maybe get some heat off my friends, I'm in. If that's the case, then count me in too. You better hope that this doesn't get my children killed. Otherwise you will hear from me, and you won't hear the end of it. Don't worry, nothing is gonna happen to them. I'll make sure of it. We then see the results of a science experiment gone wrong attacking the town itself, as the group realize they have their first mission and priorities. Truth is, it was easier said than done, and they did struggle at first. That was until Ben showed up. Ben? What are you doing here? You're probably the only people that aren't gonna run away from me. Figured that I'd at least do something, since no place is gonna wanna hire this thing, whatever it is. They managed to defeat the creature and exterminate it once and for all. And their bravery is shown throughout all news coverages. And those news coverages reach Owen Reese, Reed and Victor's former high school teacher turned businessman, who was fired from Von Doom Industries due to redundancy and advancements in technology. He was the one that sabotaged the mission at the beginning of this story, and it caused them to get all their powers. As he looks to see his revenge incomplete, he looks at the TV saying, "Your father was one hypocrite, Victor. He ended my world before he could even get started. So I'm gonna take that away from him, even if he ain't around to suffer. How about I give you and your little team something you're not ready for?" We then see Victor. The man is in the middle of a nightmare itself. The burden of his parents' loss all those years ago took a toll on the boy himself, for he was submerged in guilt for the rest of his life because of that one night.
You were born to Thomas and Martha. It can't be. It can't. Mother. Father.
Bruce, my God.
Is it really him, Thomas? Is it?
It's me. Yes. But how? How?
We've been down here so long, Bruce. Waiting. It is you, isn't it, Bruce?
Of course. Don't you recognize me?
We can't see anymore, Bruce. We haven't been able to for years, but it is you, isn't it?
It's me. I found you. I found you.
Oh, if only I could see you, Bruce. What I wouldn't give to see.
It's okay. It's okay. The night had shaken the team to their very core. Victor never knew the shooter, but the stalemate had lasted years on end. He said everything was fine, but the team never believed it. They had never seen him so low, especially since he was the optimistic one out of all of them. We transitioned to a couple days later whilst they're training.
You're not gonna jump, are you?
No, I'm just trying to get a good vantage point.
Good thinking.
Don't have to come with me.
You should go easy. You took a beating.
Surprised you noticed. Saw you leave during the fight.
Yeah, well, it's not something I wanted to watch. You good? You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
This is high enough.
No, we need to go higher. You all right? You're afraid of heights.
Everyone's afraid of something.
I didn't think you were afraid of anything.
Come on, Tris. Really? Are you even human?
This isn't so bad.
I'm sorry. You don't have to be. I should. I know I should. But it won't happen again. Anything you need, just let me know. Can you smile? Wait, what? You don't smile like you used to anymore. I miss that. Where does a man go to get a biochemist like you? Man, I'm just built different. Reed looks on smiling. Johnny then jokingly nudges him, saying, I think she's made her mind up, bro. Don't worry. Plenty of other fish in the sea. Fuck's sake, Johnny. The whole city managed to admire the crew and their work itself. Whilst they're not training and researching about their powers, they usually muck around with Johnny's friends in the meanwhile. We basically transition to a night out and see what it looks like with them. But Ben really wasn't feeling the fun of the whole thing. People found that it was hard to look at him. His rocky exterior made every social situation a nightmare. His insecurities inevitably swallowed him whole. Hey, brother. The hell do you want? We were friends once, bro. Figured out we can make amends. All that wealth of yours is bound to find me a cure. You reckon you could do that? Believe you me, I'll try everything in my power. You clearly can't tell sarcasm, can you? If you weren't such a deadbeat, maybe I wouldn't look like this. Ben! It's alright, Reed. It's okay. Whether you think it or not, Ben, that engine failure was not meant to happen then. It was no one's fault that we were like this. Stop killing the mood. You put this guy through enough. It's easier to say when not everyone thinks of you as a monster. Both Reed and Victor decide to give him space. They knew he definitely didn't want to talk right now. But Ben was then hit with something unexpected.
I watch this, and then I come back and I see him trying to sell thing burgers. Yeah.
You want that to go again, sweetie?
The Thing Burger.
He's a thing burger.
I love it because he's like, I don't know what's worse, doing commercials or doing that movie.
The thing burger. I don't want to eat that shit after seeing how depressed and sad this motherfucker is. You see him looking at it, he's like, what the fuck is this? I can't eat this. I'm a pile of fucking rocks. I can't eat this shit.
I don't suppose I could get your number. No, I didn't think so.
She's like, you ain't sticking that dick in me. I don't have one.
It is rock hard. Oh, God, Jesus.
You two look terrible. Really? How'd you figure? Nah, forget how I figured it out. But here, I'm gonna do something that makes you laugh. Wait, what's going on? You, my friend, are about to unlock your inner gang member.
And everything is alright. I got a beat from Kim, and she can fuck all night. Called up the homies and I'm asking y'all, which park are y'all playing basketball? Get me on the court and I'm trouble. Last week, fucking Brown got a triple-double. Did I say it? Did I say it? No. Say it! Say that shit! Freaking niggas every way like MJ. I can't believe today was a good day.
I'm totally gonna fuck him tonight.
Can I watch? Because I kind of want to fuck him too now.
Drop the mic, baby! That's what I'm talking about! Peace out, niggas. I see you, boy! Nasty!
Well, that was something. A broadcast then appears on the TV in the room. A deep voice addresses the city itself.
We all know about these new heroes that have emerged. I'm here to put them to the test, to see if they're truly the real deal. Come to this address, O great ones. See if you could save these people who are here to protect and serve, or so they claim.
As the camera pans over, they see a bunch of police officers, all tied up to chairs with bags over their faces, literally screaming and begging for their lives. The team then rush back to Von Doom Industries in order to find out a plan on how they're going to get these officers free. Ben, Reed and Johnny all start arguing on a plan on how to get these officers free, but they can't seem to come to a conclusion. Victor then notices how uncharacteristically quiet Sue is. Are you alright? I think I might have a plan, but I don't know if it's going to work. Tell us the plan. I don't know if it's going to work, to be honest. We believe in you. Yes, Susie, indulge us. There are multiple angles that we can attack him from. This warehouse itself has a lot of doors that we can enter from. We should slip in, get one of the officers while he's not looking. Rescue them individually. I can use my stealth mode for it. Worst comes to worst, we can hold them off for you. Provide a distraction, then you could slip out. Easy. Before we do this, I just want you guys to know it's been a pleasure knowing you all. And you guys have really made things fun. I'll admit, I've never felt so belonged in any other family other than my own, and I'm just glad I met all of you. Let's pull a drive-by, homie. You know what, Kurt? But things didn't go as planned when they arrived. This mysterious figure had kept planting seeds into Ben and Johnny's heads. He was slowly trying to turn them against their own morals.
Why risk your life to save these people? Aren't they just going to subject your friends to more pain? Do you really believe that they're worthy of your forgiveness?
You can't just throw shade and expect them to be better. Everyone deserves a second chance. But you're not going to get there if we attack them.
The same things happen every day, Johnny. I don't think there'll be an end to this oppression that they cause.
He then turned to Ben.
And what say you, Mr. Grimm? Why are you still associating yourselves with the people that destroyed your life?
It wasn't their fault. That whole day was a series of events that never should have happened in the first place.
The Von Dooms have an infamous reputation. When things aren't under their control, they tend to make the worst decisions. I know because something like that happened to me. Truth is, redundancy ain't good for nobody. But what made them want to leave someone as helpless as I was out in the cold with nowhere to go?
Victor looked to the ground ashamed as he remembered the man that his father fired all those years ago. Head up, soldier. We got a war to fight. They managed to free all the police officers, but due to the weight of the battle, the warehouse starts to crumble. Victor's trying his best to hold off Owen Reese while he can, and Sue's trying to help him too. But this guy's a lot stronger than what they believed. Victor saw her fall. He was only injured. He managed to get her out the way, and he remembered the day that they got their powers. He knew he wasn't going to let anything like that happen again. Look, you guys get out of here as soon as possible. I'm going to hold them off. We can't just let you die here. I promised that I was never going to ruin your lives again. I'll be fine. Just make sure you get to safety. With the entire warehouse crumbling, the team managed to get themselves out, along with everyone else that was still left in the warehouse. whilst Victor and Owen are fighting it out. But by the time everyone had left the warehouse, it was too late. Their own resentment against each other had led them to their inevitable deaths as the warehouse came crumbling down on top of them. We then transition to a couple weeks later, in which we see the team, still broken over the loss of Victor. We now see Sue on the roof, hopeless, as her plan literally led a friend of hers to his own death. She's staring aimlessly at the sky itself. She had once again lost that spark within her. Reed then approached to make sure that she was okay. Hi. How are you holding up? Terrible, to be honest. Don't worry, it wasn't your fault. I know, I wish that wish that you stayed there for longer. Maybe there'd be a chance that he'd still be alive. Yeah, that's a way to put it. Do you remember how he bribed Johnny to work with him? Saying he'd give him a lowrider? I mean, who would forget his bad spending habits? I'd probably miss that the most. Me too. It was nice having a rich friend around, not gonna lie. Man, I never thought you were a gold digger. Ben, joined by Johnny's friends, eventually joined Reed and Sue on the roof itself. Johnny sees Eric looking at Sue concerned. Johnny then bursts out. Eric wants you to come see a movie with us. You know, I've just about had it up to here, bro. Both Reed and Sue chuckle to themselves as they join their friends for another night out.